So much has gone wrong. So many failures. That damned quack. How I suffer. I only want what any father wants. But it seems now that will be denied me. I am so terribly, terribly lonely. Do you remember that you were almost my son once, Chit? You know, I've been thinking. I know it harmed you greatly, but you were almost a success. Do you think we could try again? Ah, to hell with you. What a bloody waste of time you were.
I used to be my mother's baby. When I was near, my dad went wild. Whenever we had company, they'd bounce me on their knee. The neighbors thought I was a
Anselm and Maximus? What did I tell you about that song?
I'm sorry, Mrs. Augustus. It was Maximus's fault.
Should I contact your father?
I apologize. It won't happen again. Maximus, stop playing that. You'll have her wailing about her husband for hours. Come on, we're gonna be late.
Must we tonight? Wait, Lord knows we don't actually need the money. Anselm, Lady Holtnagel is just so tiresome.
You say that about everyone when you don't feel like working. And you know full well we do need the money, my dear master.
Why? I have all the riches I need right here.
Stop talking rubbish. Tiresome she might be, but Lady Humpnagel does enjoy your playing, and she's good for at least 100 floors.
Oh, God, Anselm. All she's good for is for frightening horses.
Well, I wouldn't disagree with you on that, but that's her husband's cross to bear, not ours. I'm sure deep down she's a very kind woman indeed.
Oh, please, Anselm. My cows are nicer than she is.
Okay, stop joking around. We leave for Moravia tomorrow, and the Holy Mother is a very expensive city, so 100 extra florins will fare us well.
I hate being away from Kolonya.
We'll be back in time for the harvest.
Oh, wonderful. Just in time for more work.
Well, like everyone else, you must do your national service. You can't stay a provincial boy forever. Plus, I'll be there. And while you're staying in the barracks, I'll be with my family, and it'll only be 2 months.
2 months is too long. And Moravia is so far away.
Maximus, I'll be just as anxious to return as you. And even though I wasn't born here, you know I love Kolonya.
Oh, do you now? And why do you love Kolonya so?
It is the home of the man I love.
Oh, really? And just who is this man you love?
He's tall, strong, and very, very handsome, but I can't for the life of me remember his name.
Anselm, I do love you so. I could say it 1,000 times each day, and it would not be enough.
Oh, you.
You know she'll sleep through the whole thing. I would sooner play for my cows than for Lady Holtnagel's birthday.
Well, I agree, your cows would be more attentive, but...
Yes, I know. 100 florins will fare us well. I love you.
You keep saying that.
I know, but...
Shush now.
Blue Michael, it is past Compline. Can you not sleep?
You know full well I cannot.
I have just the remedy, child. For look, I have brought my gramophone. There it rests at the door, waiting only your command.
Have you my favorite?
Were I to travel as far as the plains of Alphanesia, I would not be found without it.
Then please.
Into bed, child. Soon the Babra will come, and you would be best to be under those covers.
Oh, Zog. The Baber have no interest in me.
You say that every night at Compline.
It is they who fear me.
That is a preposterous remark, Blue Michael, and deserves nothing but my scorn. Now come, I will tuck you in.
I should be grateful if you remain with me until I fall asleep.
Somebody is afraid of the Babra.
Oh, Zog. How lucky I am to have a friend such as you.
Dear God, I entreat you to hear my prayer. Thank you for this day. Thank you for my health. Thank you for my beautiful Eretemeus and all that live in her. I ask that you bring her a great bounty on the 5th harvest of this Primus. I ask that you protect me on this night, and for all the days left to come on my sad journey. For all of these blessings, I give you everything that I am, so help me God. In one of the small states of southern Saxony, lying by the side of one of the tributaries of the Elbe, stood, many years since, a quaint little village. Its single street, which was narrow and irregular, ran from end to end of the primitive hamlet, and at the corner nearest to the riverside stood the modest, unpretending dwelling of Karl Krempfel. All the neighbors respected Karl, and, if the truth is told, stood somewhat in awe of him, for the worthy man had but little in common with the rough, hardy peasants who lived around him. Not that Karl was
You must eat. Volkania is at war and we are under siege.
Maybe I don't want to eat. Let me go!
Please, listen to me.
Why am I here?
You are here because the Baron wills it.
The Baron? The Baron of Volkania? The Baron of Volkania doesn't exist. I mean, he's a boogeyman, a fairy tale. Something that parents tell their children in order to make them behave.
Oh, I assure you, he is very real. And his reputation is well earned. Now come with me. You must eat. Not escape.
And what exactly have I done to garner so much attention?
Nothing. You were just in the wrong place at the wrong time.
Who the hell do you people think you are? I'm an Eretemeus. I am not to be trifled with. How dare you interrupt my journey to Kolonya? I'm expected.
I did not take part in any of this. I am a prisoner myself.
Then why do you behave like my jailer?
Because I have been instructed to look after you.
I was doing just fine by myself.
Clearly you weren't. If you were, you wouldn't be sitting here shouting at me.
I apologize. I wasn't aware I was shouting. My name's Anselm. What's yours?
Leandro. You were going to Kolonya? What for?
It's none of your business. I was supposed to help out with the harvest there. I assumed I was fine to walk along the Eretemean side of the border. Apparently I was not. You said you were a prisoner?
Yes, 2 months ago.
Where were you captured?
I'm from the Primus Cycle.
It's rubbish. The Iona cycle ended over 100 years ago. It doesn't exist. Have you had any water? Tea?
Oh, yes, here. Oh, sorry.
The Ionis and Primus cycles are 100 years apart.
Yes, they are, but there are places where you can see them both. There's the Eretemeus you know, and there's the Eretemeus I know. Each existing in the same universe parallel to each other, yet seemingly unknown to each other.
So if you're from the Iona cycle, how are you in the Primus?
If you would let me explain. Every so often, due to some great shift in forces we do not understand, our two cycles collide with each other. When this event occurs, it is possible for one's physical being to jump from one to the other. I can do it. There are others like me, Brown Tom and Jack the Tanner, to name a few. Did you hear it?
As always, we hear nothing, Fair Leandro.
My brother, the cycle. Do you feel it? Is it now?
It is, Jack. Brown Tom. It is.
Do you fear the crossing, Brown Tom?
I cannot fear what? I cannot remember.
I've heard better stories in the public laboratory. Were you on the carriage road?
No, we were jumping the cycles. I was having a bit of fun. I have no idea what happened to my friends.
So you materialized out of thin air.
Yes.
You're stark raving mad.
I wish I was.
Leandro, I can't stay here.
Escaping this barony is all but impossible. This war with Alphanesia is our only chance. Even the Baron is distracted now. Perhaps if things get worse, we can get away, but right now it's impossible.
Pray with me, Leandro.
Prayer is wasted on a man like me, but whatever.
This is the airship Alphanesia calling. We seek a parley with the Baron Invictus of the Principality of Volkania. We pray you answer.
This is House Invictus. Please state who is calling.
Here is the airship Alphanesia. We seek a parley with the Baron Invictus. We pray you answer.
His Excellency will grant you no audience. For 7 nights now, you've requested parley with my Baron. For the 7th night, he will refuse you.
And on this 7th evening, we repeat, we seek parley with your Baron. Our patience grows thin. Our armies near Volkania, and we ask you only, where is the son of the Superior Father Confessor? This is the airship
My noble yeomen have found another. Chit, an Eretemean boy. You must fetch him for me. Take him to our good doctor. I must prepare myself. I thought this day would never come again. And as for you, you unbearable windbag, you had best make sure that in one sennight I have a son at my side.
I'm to bring this prisoner to the Baron at once.
Go, Anselm. Do not fear. So, they haven't sent you out after the Alphanesians yet. 110 of you left yesterday. Soon it will be your turn.
It is time! Oh, come, my little one. There's no point in struggling. No harm will come to you.
Oh, you're gonna kill me! Leandro!
Oh, child. Leandro cannot help you now. His Excellency has waited long enough for this. Now, yeah. There is much to do and little time to do it, so there is no point in resisting.
Yes, you have done well this time. Very well indeed.
He is perfect. Look at his head. It is in perfect proportion.
And the arms, are they strong enough?
They are perfect, Excellency. No. They are better than perfect. They are beautiful.
I require sustenance. Good doctor. I think I have found the perfect specimen. You are dismissed. Take him back to his cell, and then you may avail yourself of wine and whores from the blockhouse. This truly is a fine day.
Yes, Excellency, but Perhaps you should not drink the blood in front of him. We all know that a distressed subject is not the best candidate.
Who is his keeper?
Leandro, the Eretemean. You're the one who says he's from the Primus Cycle.
That pain in the ass!
Oh, yeah.
But yes, allow him to look after the boy. He may well feel comforted by this Leandro. And that may make him more cooperative.
He drank his blood!
Be quiet. You didn't see anything.
Are you insane, Leandro? I know what I saw.
Anselm, it will do no good to carry on so.
Carry on? Of course I'm carrying on. I can't be here, Leandro. I have to be in Kolonya. I'm expecting.
Anselm, calm yourself. Tell me what happened.
Your Baron. He was all over me, telling me how perfect I was.
I was afraid of this. I sought to spare you the terrible truth.
Oh, did you now? And when were you going to tell me of this truth?
It appears as though the Baron is determined to carry out one final experiment before this war brings it all crashing down about him. He's desperately in need of new subjects.
Subjects? What subject? I'm not a subject, I'm a human being. I'm not some Bothan's experiment. Are you a part of this, Leandro? Are you? We prayed together. You cannot take that lightly. Should you beguile me, Leandro?
Anselm, my brother, I swear I do not beguile you.
Damn you, you incompetent quack. It had better work this time. I grew weary of this eternal waiting. How long, Doctor? How long?
We have not even begun the initial procedure yet. And after that, it has to heal. And then after that, 2, maybe 3 days, then we proceed.
3 days? Oh. Do you think we have that long before they arrive?
Yes, I think so. We have enough time. The Alphanesians have not even come close to the Hebrew yet.
Damn. We are just a small principality. Why make war on us?
Excellency, they make war on us because you keep...
Yes. I was whining to myself. Don't confound me with your damned logic. Bring him to me tomorrow morning.
Oh, Excellency, you must not...
By Satan's ass, Doctor! I just wanted to have tea with him.
But the Alphanesians...
Oh, damn those Alphanesians. They will never defeat Volkania.
But, Your Excellency, they have an airship.
In one of the small states of southern Saxony, lying by the side of one of the tributaries of the Elbe, stood, many years since, a quaint little village. Its single street, which was narrow and irregular, ran from end to end of the primitive hamlet, and at the corner, nearest to the riverside, stood the modest, unpretending dwelling.
Dear God in heaven, not again!
Nothing to fear, little one. The Baron has requested the pleasure of your company this evening at dinner.
I would sooner sleep with Fingal the Unwashed than dine with your Baron.
Guard your tongue, Eretemeus.
I made the invitation myself and wrote all the words in my own hand. The Baron Invictus of the Principality of Volkania commands the presence of Anselm the Graf of Eretemeus to a tea in his honor this eventide at the passing of Compline.
He's inviting me to a dinner party?
Oh, please, you must. I spent hours making this. Isn't it pretty?
Yes, child, it's beautiful.
The Baron simply wishes to apologize for frightening you today.
Splendid. Dinner with one of my childhood nightmares.
Anselm.
You're all bloody mad.
For God's sakes, remember what I said.
Clean him up. Dress him. Make him pretty. Save his life.
My son.
I am not your son. I am the son of Aldebaran.
Very well. Anselm, son of Aldebaran. Welcome to my table.
You expect me to eat that?
Oh, he worked so hard to prepare this meal. He caught it with his bare hands.
Cookie can kiss my ass.
I will be sure to pass on the suggestion. Tea, then?
Yes, Baron, I'll take tea with you.
Yes? Our finest.
Yes, Baron. Good. In fact, remarkable. Much better than in the cafe in Kolonya.
Volkania is renowned for its teas. But please, we need not be so formal. It would make me happy if you were to call me father.
You are not my father.
All right, I know, damn you. Please, tell me about yourself.
Well, my name is known to the Emperor. And my father, well, you know him. I have 2 elder brothers who are involved in very important work in Moravia. And my family is expecting me to send a message on the etherograph in 5 days saying that I successfully reached Kolonya. I expect to send that message.
Not many would dare to speak to me in the manner you affect. I find it quite thrilling.
Perhaps I do not fear you.
Ah, but child, you do. Look, your hand trembles so.
Anybody's hand would tremble in your presence, Baron. You're the stuff of childhood nightmares, mine included. But nothing will keep me from my promise to Maximus.
Promise? What promise? And who is this Maximus?
That's my business. Shouldn't you be more concerned with these Alphanesian bombs? We can hear them in Eretemeus.
Damned Alphanesians. They couldn't find their own latrines in the middle of the day, let alone land a bomb on Volkania. I don't expect them to come marching in here anytime soon.
You fly in the face of God, Baron.
In Volkania, the young are not encouraged to offer their opinions. You would do well to ponder this. But, since you ask, the Alphanesians will be defeated. The Volcanian sword is sharp, my child.
Indeed, Baron, so let's hope you do not fall upon it yourself.
You are dressed most attractively.
Please, I look like an idiot.
But Blue Michael enjoys his work so.
I cannot imagine what misfortune led that child into your embrace.
No, you couldn't.
I think...
Enough! Try me. I understand you are a cantor.
Yes, Baron, I am. I've sung for the imperial family.
Oh my goodness.
The imperial family. One would scarcely call Eretemeus an empire. But since you are a cantor, you must sing for me.
Excellency, he need not sing for you. I have any melody you could possibly ask for. Any
Shut
cylinder.
up! What will you sing for me?
I'll sing a song close to my heart.
Ha ha ha! Ha ha ha! What do you think of that, you stupid ass? Tonight, I will hear a true voice, not some scratchy impression from that damn machine of yours. You may begin.
At well side past the ramparts there stands a linden tree, while sleeping in its shadows sweet dreams he sent to me, and in its bark to him I carved my precious words of love.
Be damned, your dowry, and be damned you!
We had a falling out. I acted very foolishly and he became upset.
I fear, kind sir, that you have offended me.
My pleasures and my sorrows he welcomed from above. He welcomed from above. And though I walk for hours, his love it cradles me. And still I hear him whispering, you'll find your love with me. You'll find your love with me.
Bravo! Bravo! Such beautiful words.
Thank you, Baron. May I leave now?
Oh, please. Stay. One more song. I asked you nicely.
I would rather cut my tongue out.
Anselm!
You would do well to heed your keeper, young Anselm.
I sang for you once. May I please leave?
Damn you, child. I am unaccustomed to this. You will learn to fear me, you pompous little Eretemean twit. And another thing. Your ruler is a joke here in Volkania. You call him an emperor, and yet he rules over scarcely 50,000 souls.
That may be so, but unlike you, his subjects revere him.
And so, what must I do?
You must set me free.
Perhaps in time.
What do you want?
You know what I want. I want a son!
If you want a son so bad, why not him?
Him? He is an imbecile, a moron, a brainless idiot who fouls the very ground he sleeps on. Were his life not pledged to me by his poor mother, I would have guillotined him a long time ago.
If you harm me, Baron, it will not go well for you.
Do you have any idea of the power I wield?
You have no real power, Baron. You rule only through fear.
You stop that damn machine. I will teach you to respect me, you insolent, pretentious, condescending condescending child. One word from me, and you would be butchered and fed to the pigs.
Excellency, calm yourself. This isn't the way.
Take him to the tower. Teach him a lesson.
No, Excellency. Let me speak to him. I can bring him to your side. Cake! Bring the Baron some cake. Sugar, Excellency? 1, 2,
6.
There, Excellency. Anselm, have you lost your mind? The good Baron offers you his hospitality and you treat him so? You should be ashamed of yourself. Guards, take this fool back to my quarters. Bind him. I will teach him a lesson.
See that you do, or you will find yourself nailed to the gate with that gramophone shoved up your ass. Did I ask you to stop that thing? Turn it off. Get it out of here.
Bloody hell. Bloody hell.
What troubles you?
Forever I have been a faithful servant to the Baron. Yet tonight he showers me with insults of the most dreadful sort.
Is it the boy?
Yes. He sings to my Baron. If only my voice were as sweet as his. It should be me singing to him. For so long I have played the gramophone for him, yet he discards me as if I never existed. This happens every time he finds a new son. Never again will I be spurned so, Bianca. Never again.
Oh, poor Zog. The abuse he takes is an old story here.
I thought I heard him cry.
He loves the Baron.
Well, if the Baron wants a son so badly, why doesn't he just take Zog?
It is told here that Zog was to be beheaded as a child because he is simple. To prevent this from happening, his mother pledged him into the Baron's service. This enraged the Baron so much that in revenge, he had her beheaded instead. And now the Baron is stuck with Zog and takes any chance he can to remind him of his displeasure.
What a sad story. Almighty God.
Anselm, stop. You were a brave man tonight to stand up to the Baron like that.
Leandro, I was terrified. But no matter that, I could never look my father in the face if I had ever let the Baron treat me so.
And you're lucky I was there.
I am lucky. And for that, I'm thankful, my friend.
Who's Maximus?
It is time.
What the hell is this?
Come, my child.
Leandro!
Your Leandro cannot help you now. His Excellency has waited a long time for this day. There is much to do, and little time in which to do it.
For up his nose. Ik heb up his... Nou, de tikker is het het liefst.
Doctor? Doctor! Damn you, you vaporous idiot! Answer!
What is this?
You know very well who this is, you stupid ass. I'm the only other one who has one of these things. It is time.
May I not sleep? Oh.
I insist that the procedure begin at first light, or I will nail you and that stupid assistant of yours to the front gate.
Mr. Gate, always visit the front gate. I feel there is no more room on the front gate.
Doctor?
Maximus! Maximus!
They're putting that thing in him.
I know. And maybe this time, if the doctor gets it right, the Baron will finally be able to have his son. What of it? His Excellency will always need you.
Blue Michael, you make light of my suffering. How you test me sometimes.
You miss my point. You have a splendid opportunity to prove to the Baron that you are a man of some worth.
Shush. Just how would I do that against such a powerful man? All I know how to do is work the gramophone.
And the ethereograph. To be able to operate such a machine is no mean feat.
You humor me.
Silly Zog, think. You may have your revenge. Evil Baron wants to have a son. Deny him that son.
Just how would I do that?
Zog, you have a key.
So what if I do?
Your key unlocks the keep, does it not?
Yes. How do you know my key unlocks the keep?
So they would be fools to want to hang around here. The Baron's not going to be able to have his son if Anselm is gone. And Leandro's smart. He found himself a hideaway in the forest when he jumped the cycles. He thinks nobody knows, but I do. I know everything. Help them get away, Zog. We can easily make it look like they overpowered us and took the key.
Blue Michael, that's brilliant. I love you.
Oh, goodness, did you careful with it? Must be careful. Excellent, excellent. You see, it's starting to heal already. Oh, pain is good. Yeah, pain is good. It's starting to heal already. Excellent.
In the meantime, it is your job to make sure you change the bandages every 3 hours. It is very important that it does not become contaminated.
I'm grateful you've made this journey with me. Did you attend the academy, Anselm?
What is to be done with you, Maximus? You know I did not. I served Eretemeus as a clerk in the imperial household.
Oh, then you've met the Emperor?
No, I have not. Although I did see him once.
I should be so lucky.
Oh, you do prattle on so. What is the hour?
It is Meridianus, Anselm.
And?
It is the Holy Silence.
Then observe it, please.
I'm sorry, I cannot help myself.
Observing the Holy Silence
assures us that we greet Compline in a state of grace. I know.
Anselm. Maximus, please. Just one more thing.
Yes.
Tonight when we're sleeping, may I draw close and perhaps place my arms around you?
I should like that very much.
You may take my hand if you wish.
I trust you slept well, Anselm.
I did.
You were not too cold, were you? I tried to keep you warm.
You did, my dear Maximus.
I meant to stay up watching you all night, but a fierce sleep overtook me.
At times, I don't feel worthy of your love.
It is I that am not worthy of your love, Anselm.
Shush.
Anselm, may I kiss you?
Not as yet, Maximus. You must be patient.
When may I?
On the day of your graduation. I promise. We'll meet in the garden at Belle Victoria.
Good, strong Eretemean boy, Excellent.
I swear by all that is holy, even if it means my life, I will avenge him.
Yes, everyone says this. It begins to irritate me.
What are you two doing here?
Still your tongue, Leandro. We haven't much time.
Time for what?
Zog's a little put off by the Baron at the moment. No, if the two of you... Oh my, he doesn't look well at all. But if the two of you want to get out of here, Zog has a key and he can let you out through the keep.
But the guards!
Dozens of them were sent off to the Alphanesian front this morning. I'd say the Baron will soon enough have more important things to worry about than where the hell you two are.
Make haste, Leandro.
Wait, Zog, you have a key?
Have you not heard a thing we've said?
My life was pledged to the Baron. That's how I got my key. Now move! If we're going to get out of here, it has to be now.
Why are you doing this?
I have a few scores to settle. Nothing would please me more than to deny the Baron that which he would choose over his faithful servant.
Hurry up now. Help him, Zog.
Thank you, Zog. Thank you.
There's no thanks necessary. Now go. Stay off the carriage road. There are still some sentries about. Hear me well, Leandro. You must leave Volkania now.
He's gone. Oh, you imbecile. Damn you, you incompetent quack. You brainless, blithering idiot. You horse's ass. How could you lose him?
Excellency, I think it was Zog. The boy Blue Michael. I saw him in the corridor earlier. You know, you should not yell at Zog like that. He reveres you.
Oh, enough! You praying ass. Find them at once.
Well, it was your own fault. Yeah, You gave the key to the Keep-the-Zog!
Well, you should have stopped me.
Good morning.
And a good morning it is. You survived the night.
I'm gonna throw up.
You have very little ginger root.
Yeah, I'm gonna throw up, Leandro.
Very well, some ginger root.
Oh, God, I'm sorry.
Don't be stupid. Sorry, my friend, that's all I have. It will keep you for a few hours until I can find you some more.
Oh, what happened?
In time, I will try to explain.
No, you will explain now. And you'll start by telling me what this thing is in my chest.
Anselm, once it heals, it's harmless.
That doesn't explain a damn thing. Now, what is it?
It's part of the Baron's experiments. It's well known in Volkania what he is doing, and everyone lives in fear that they may become his next subject.
And thanks to me, their fears have been allayed? Is there no one that can put a stop to this?
I hardly think so. Volkania is ruled by a council of toothless old men. They're terrified of the Baron.
And what exactly are these experiments?
I'm almost afraid to describe them, for they trouble my mind so. The nights are the worst. The terrible anguished screams of an experiment gone wrong. I saw one of them once, as it was being thrown back into its cell.
It? Leandro, I'm saddened you would refer to a human being as it.
Well, it was more machine than human. It was in distress, clanking around on the floor, wheezing the most pitiful sounds. None of its movements seemed natural. Its hands were made of metal. It was clawing its face as if it were trying to tear off its own flesh.
Leandro, you're describing a mechanothrope.
In Eretemeus, that is what we call them, yes. I did not want to alarm you.
You saw a mechanothrope.
This I swear.
Leandro, the last time I heard about mechanothropes is when my brothers told me there was one living underneath my bed.
I speak the truth, Anselm.
No, you don't, Leandro. You speak rubbish. I can scarcely believe I'm in the clutches of a madman, and now you want me to believe in mechanothropes? Wait, this thing in my chest, is this only the beginning? Am I to become one of his human experiments? Leandro, we must leave this place at once.
We're not going anywhere. You need to rest until you are able to walk again. What good would we profit rushing into the night just to have you die? I would never forgive myself.
Leandro, I must keep my promise.
And I will see that promise kept, Anselm.
Why do you care for me? You owe me nothing.
It's a long story, my friend. No more questions. You need to rest, and we have a dark road to travel. Sleep now.
Mechanothrope. You silly man.
It's not gonna happen, is it? No matter. I knew it was a beautiful reception, but I think you had too much to drink.
Aren't you bright?
You look terrible.
I can assure you I feel 100 times worse than what I look. Please, do not talk. My head. Why are you dressed so?
It was supposed to be a special day. Now, for the first time ever, I was to kiss the man I love.
I'm sorry. I'm not well.
I counseled you not to overdo it.
And I failed to heed your counsel, so shoot me. I apologize, Maximus. In excess alcohol is a vile substance. Pay no attention to me. You may take my hand.
I surely will. I've waited for this for a long time.
Oh, dear God.
Do you not wish me to speak?
Speak.
There's something I've carried with me since we left Kolonya.
Maximus? No.
Yes! Yes, now I've been to the Holy Mother, and I've asked that the banns be read. Anselm the Graf, will you marry me?
You went to the cathedral without telling me?
It was right and proper.
We're not ready. We're young with many decisions ahead of us.
Anselm, I thought you'd be happy.
Sometimes I wish you would not think. Did you approach my mother for her blessing?
No.
Do you think we're just a family of costermongers, not do the formalities of a proper proposal? That is only slightly less vulgar than having the banns read over the ethereograph.
Oh, God.
You did not.
I did.
I should wring your miserable neck.
Anselm, do not speak to me in such a manner.
Maximus, go to the cathedral and the EAS at once and stop those readings.
It seems I have offended you, and for that I am sorry. Is it your intention to return my ring as well?
Yes, you've taken too many liberties.
Anselm, what sin have I committed?
Go to the cathedral now.
As you wish, Anselm. But I would have you know that if I did choose between breathing and loving you, I would use my last breath to say I love you. Anselm the Graf, will you marry me?
You went to the cathedral without telling me?
It was right and proper. Will you marry me?
Maximus. Maximus, no. Please, please.
Well, 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 Bartram, me lad. What have we here?
Don't much know, gentle Owen. However, it looks out of sorts if you ask me, which I don't recollect that you did, no sir.
I know what you are, and I pray you, gentlemen, I wish only to be left in peace tonight, for my heart is heavy.
Oh, please excuse my ill-mannered friend here. I fear no good follows once he opens his mouth.
Hey, now, gentle Owen, have I not cautioned you?
Oh, hush, you pestilential fool. Have you no sympathy? Well, this poor gentleman has invited us to leave him in peace. I am Erwin, a second master in the guild of the Sovereign Benedictus, and this poor excuse for a barn animal is my friend and companion Bartram, formerly of the Royal Jail.
I'm Maximus, betrothed to Anselm de Graf.
Anselm de Graf, the son of the examining magistrate, the Honourable Aldebrand de Graf?
Yes, that is him.
Yeah, what's betrothed?
It means to be wed, you ass.
Oh, well what's so sad with such a happy occasion about to befall you?
We had a falling out. Now please, I wish to be left alone, for he could return at any moment.
At this hour? Oh, only a traveller of the cycles would be about at this hour. For all others, the danger is great.
Like he says, for all others the danger is great because of loutish knockabouts such as ourselves.
I swear, Bartram, it would have been better if your mother had dropped you on your head.
Here now?
If you both would take your leave, I would be very thankful.
I fear not. I have a proposition for you. You are, as you say, Out of sorts?
No, he didn't. I said that.
Well, let's pretend for a minute that he said it. We have business, do we not? Like I said, I have a proposition for you.
Propositions at night behind Holy Mother do not bode well. Good night, gentlemen.
Here now! No need to be all rude and unkind. We can both see that you are plainly upset. Perhaps a quick trip across the cycles. Reverse time enough that you can undo your earlier regrettable behaviour. Good plan.
And all for only 3 crowns, sir.
Surely you both take me for a fool.
Well, sir, on first impression...
Silence, Bartram!
There is only the Primus Cycle. The Ionis ended 100 years ago and is impossible to travel to. Only an Eretemeus with the lowest form of intelligence would tell you otherwise. I could pay you for 10 trips, and you could still get me no closer to your Ionis cycle.
I fear, kind sir, that you have offended me. Are you suggesting that I too am of low intelligence?
I suggested no such thing. I implore you, please, I wish only to be left alone.
But truly, sir, you have offended me.
And I as well.
You still here? Now, one should show manners when dealing with a second master in the order of the Sovereign Benedictus.
You are nothing more than a coarse charlatan, and if you do not leave of your own accord, I shall give you my boot.
Well, we might be so persuaded. However, we are left with one problem. Very well, you do not wish to jump the cycles. We're not unreasonable men. But we have spent some time with you in pursuit of our honourable trade, for which we have been met with scorn and rebuke. I think we should be compensated. Do you not agree, Bartram?
Oh, most verily, gentle Owen.
Something in the order of, 30 crowns?
I will give you 3, and then be gone.
Perhaps your high muckety-muck, I'm marrying the examining magistrate's son, has misunderstood my gentle Owen's offer. 30 crowns. There can be no negotiating, sir.
I do not have 30 crowns.
Not that purse, sir. Do you think I just fell off a horse? There, the one in your boot. I pray you, unfasten it, give us what you want, we shall be on our way.
I cannot. It is my dowry.
Be damned your dowry, and be damned you!
Master? What's the matter? Have you messed up again?
Oh, shut up, Freddy.
He asked you, I assume?
How do you know?
He came by to see your mother earlier. Frightfully excited he was. Poor chap. He said he was on his way to the cathedral and he simply had to speak to her. But she was at the club.
Oh, God.
Turned him down, did you? Yet young with so many decisions ahead? Huh? Anselm, you really are an ass.
Freddy, I treated him horribly.
Well then, I suggest you get yourself changed and go after him. It will soon be complying.
Thanks, Freddy. But not a word of this to Mother. I already feel a fool enough.
Well, she's quite taken with him, sir. Now, go on. Oh, and Anselm, when you do find him, just say yes, and then nothing more.
Thanks, Freddy, I will. You always know what to say.
Hey. Oh. No, no. Please. Maximus. 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 Please. No. 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 Maximus. No. Max. Please. No. No. No.
Master, it's time.
I'm dying.
Shh, Maximus. Shush. Please forgive me. There's nothing to forgive. I acted with haste and without thinking. Yes, you did, but I was wrong. Anselm, I ask just one thing. My dear Maximus, my life is at an end. I've loved you more than anyone. Anselm, grant me my greatest wish. I will, Maximus.
A shoemaker named Simon, who had neither house nor land of his own, lived with his wife and children in a peasant's hut, and earned his living by his work. Work was cheap, but bread was dear, and what he earned he spent for food. The man and his wife had but one sheepskin coat between them for winter wear, and even that was worn to tatters. And this was the second year he had been wanting to buy sheepskins for—
Anselm, are you insane? What the hell is the matter with you? You sneak away when I'm sleeping.
Leandro, I promise!
Anselm, don't be a fool. You can't be out here alone. If you knew the things I knew of this place, your blood would turn to stone. Anselm, please. You can't do this on your own. You'll die trying. This is madness.
Yes, Leandro, this is madness.
Anselm, if not for me, then for your friend. He needs you for the harvest. That was your promise. Anselm, in 5 days we will be in Kolonya. There you will return Maximus to the soil of his birth. Time will pass, Anselm. The seasons will change, and with each day that passes, this terrible pain you carry will diminish. This I know. This I promise you.
Do you have anyone, Leandro?
No. I do not. I never have. My life has not allowed it. My cycle is not the adventure you may think. The loneliness is the worst. Unlike you, I have never known the love of another.
Surely, someone somewhere must hold you dear.
No. If there is such a person, he is certainly unknown to me. My friend, to hear those words, I love you. Alas, fate has not seen fit to include me in that happy company.
A mechanothrope. You silly, silly man.
Come, we will leave tonight.
Can you give me one good reason why I should not send you to the tower?
No, Excellency.
How you betray me. If I had the freedom, do you have any idea what I could do to you? The pain I could inflict?
No. I do not. Yes, I aided in their escape. You forget that you made me a trustee. I let them out the keep. My mother pledged my life to your service, Excellency. And you abuse me so!
Your mother was a whore. A strumpet. I enjoyed cutting her head off. Understand this. While I cannot kill you, your life is mine to do with as I please. And you, Blue Michael.
No, Excellency, please. He is only a child. Please spare him his life.
Shall we play our little game? The one where each of you rushes to sacrifice himself for the other? Or shall we attend simply to the matter at hand?
No.
Listen carefully. I will say this but once. Tell me where they are, and all will be forgiven.
No, Excellency, please. No, stop this.
Don't! Stop. Zog, you traitor, you bastard! I swear I will kill you both for this.
We're as good as dead already, fair Leandro. Baron promised us amnesty, but we know he lies. I delayed all I could. I didn't even think he would be here.
He couldn't travel. He had to rest until he was well again. Just how far do you think I'm capable of carrying him? I'm not a pack horse. Zog, how can you do this to us? Give us hope, then snatch it away.
Would you have them kill Blue Michael? He's an innocent child. I delayed all I could. And yes, you should have carried him 100 miles if necessary. That's what a man does.
He would have died!
You should have risked it. You have no idea what you've done. You think you know the Baron? You think you truly understand what goes on in that slaughterhouse of his? You don't. Within hours, your precious little Anselm will be begging his angels to slay him.
Leandro, please, I promise.
Ja, breathe, ja, la, 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 there we go. Oh, I don't cough nine.
Yeah. This one has a primitive voice box. Yeah. A little experiment on my part. The device that I just inserted into his chest cavity, however, will control motor functions. Yeah, arms, legs, finger motion as well. Now, his head will turn slightly in response to a call.
Can he see?
Oh, no, Excellency, that is far beyond my capabilities.
But he will walk.
Oh, this one can, yeah. I've overcome that problem. We have put into him a gyroscope.
Brilliant! Doctor, I have a question.
Yes, Excellency?
Will he call me Father?
Well, as I have already told you, it is a primitive voice box. I have not taught him how to speak yet. Perhaps he may grunt, which may be more to your liking.
And you are sure of this?
Oh, yeah. And Excellency, as I've said before, you must be gentle with him. So, sometimes your manner can be quite terrifying.
Good doctor. I will try.
Yeah, good.
Brilliant. Doctor.
Oh, Excellency. Please. Oh. Excellency, please. Please come down. There is still much work to be done. Yeah. We will tell you as soon as your son is ready. Yeah.
Tonight I will die, Leandro.
You were given amnesty.
There was no amnesty. I knew he was lying. They won't kill Zog for helping you escape. The Baron needs him to play the ethereograph. And besides, Zog's life is pledged to the Baron's service, so he is protected. Alas, Leandro, it is I who must be made an example of.
Does Zog know that you will die?
I'm sure he does. We do not speak of these things. I'm sure his heart must be breaking, but he will not show it. It is not his way, nor is it mine.
You are a brave child.
I simply follow my path, dear Leandro. And tonight, you will follow yours. Let this love you feel for Anselm guide you in the promise that you made to him. Through that, you will find peace and forgiveness.
I will, Blue Michael.
Will you take tea with me?
I didn't think you could become any more of a pain in the ass. But here we are. Rise.
this night, there is much that you will learn. Before we begin, you, Blue Michael, stand up, sir.
I will. Remember, tonight, your path, your promise.
My honored subjects, before we begin, there is business to which we must attend. A betrayal most foul. For after years in my service, this foolish child took it upon himself to try to sabotage my greatest achievement. For this unforgivable act, there is only one possible punishment. Be still, Zog. For surely, if it were not for your misguided loyalty, this boy might not now be meeting his death.
Excellency, please. I beg you, please spare his life. Take my life instead of his. My miserable life is worthless.
Well, of course it's worthless. But then who would work the gramophone? Who would work the ethereograph? Oh no, Zog. His punishment is to go to his death. And your punishment is to see him go to his death.
Excellency, please.
Be still. Come here, boy.
Do not be sad, sweet Zog. We each have our time and mine is now finished. Baron, may I? I thank you for your friendship and your love. Play me my favorite cylinder and rejoice with me as I'm accepted into the afterworld. Do not falter. Be strong for me. Please be quick.
We've not had much luck. Shall we try again?
Is there no other way?
No. Quickly, the gramophone. Zog! I can see her!
Do not speak to me of this. Her sacrifice rends my heart.
She begs me that you not suffer.
She had no choice, and I have made the best of it. You must tell her this.
I have, Zog, many times. She asked that you take my hand.
I do not think I can do this.
You must, Zog. Grab my hand, I can take you to her.
Volkania 8.
What news have you? We expected your call last night.
Friends have been captured. Return to the castle.
For God's sake, man, have you news of the Father Confessor's son?
Yes,
And
he is dead.
we must return him to his father. Where are his remains?
All is lost.
Indeed, for the Father Confessor as well.
You must help us. Your army is close, I can hear them. The Baron's remaining soldiers, they are few.
And what of the Baron?
He's presenting the son of Elder Baron.
Will our ship come under fire? Can you reach us?
I will do what I can.
You have done well, Zog. We will come.
I pray you, please. Save my friends.
Humble subjects of Volkania, draw near and give your attention, as you always must, to our...
Tonight, this wondrous night of triumph. Oh, they said it couldn't be done. They doubted the magnificence of my powers. Mad, they called me. But dare none of you question my genius, for I celebrate my greatest achievement. I give you the mechanical boy. I fear the Alfinasians draw ever nearer.
They are nowhere near the other side of the river yet.
Doesn't seem to be interfering with their artillery.
And yet, it seems that not one of their bombs have hit the mark. I mean, truly.
Since when have you become an authority on artillery?
Well,
Damn you! Shut up!
Excellency, I would...
You are a most irritating man. Is he not beautiful? My son. My beautiful son. But there is more, much more. Behold, he speaks.
What? What in Satan's name are you doing? I did not guarantee that he would be able to speak.
Oh dear. Yes, my mistake. I may possibly have misunderstood. But you know, here we are. Yes.
Oh, you twit. Well, I told you it would take time. There is much for him to learn, and the information is passing through his brain in a different way now, and it's connected to other
Every time you open your mouth, it's only to make another excuse.
Fuck.
You incompetent fraud! You blithering idiot! You German! Damn you, Zog! Is this your doing?
Yes. I hailed them with the theograph. They've come from Alphanesia. seeking news. The father confessor's son.
Well, I'd say that they've arrived a little late, wouldn't you?
You stole a child from a family, as you have done countless times before. I cannot believe how blind I am to what a filthy human being you are.
I am what I am.
For so long, I followed you tirelessly, faithfully, hoping that one day you would call me a son. And yet every chance you get, you humiliate me. Every hope, every dream I have ever had, you have thrown to the ground, and my mother...
Your mother...
Do not say it! I warn you, Baron, do not say that again. You've taken everything from me. My mother. Little Michael. Everything I've had is ashes because of you. So I warn you, do not utter those words again.
Oh, what, son? What would you do? Would you try to kill me?
Yes. I will strike you down when you stand before me. And if I cannot, they will.
Well, I would say their marksmanship has been rather suspect lately. Much what one would expect from your
Goodbye, Baron. Lord of Volkania. When the ogress comes for you tonight, you think of my face.
Anselm! My son!
Anselm has lost his Maximus, but he has Leandro to keep him. And they will share in the love of God, something that you will never have. You have no son.
Zog, it is time.
Where's the doctor?
He is no more. An Alphanesian bullet.
Maximus, home.
Maximus is home, Anselm, in the soil of his birth, just as you asked.
Thank you. Tired.
Yes, Anselm, I am tired.
We travel far.
And now our journey is over.
In pain.
Anselm, I don't know what to do.
Please, I suffered.
What can I do?
It is time.
No. No, I cannot do as you ask.
Please, I am in hell.
We don't believe in hell, remember?
Hell, real.
No, it does not exist.
Pain, real. Please.
Oh, Anselm. If only we had left when we had the chance, even one day sooner. I cannot leave you, Anselm. I cannot be alone.
You will never be alone. Wait. I love you.
Anselm, my friend, it is the Ionis cycle. You didn't believe it, but it's true. The Ionis cycle returns, Anselm. Anselm, praise be to God. We have been delivered of our trials. Whatever life remains, please do not let it go. Come with me, Anselm. Come with me.
Leandro, I recognize this place.
My friend, do you know what happened?
We jumped the cycles, I gather.
We did. When the cycles converged, I had to take you with me. Oh, Anselm, how my heart rejoices so. Look at you. Whole again.
I'm sorry I ever doubted you. For never once did you ever utter a false word.
The cycles are not an easy thing to ask a man to believe.
What of the Baron?
The Baron does not exist. He will in the future.
I'm sorry. You've asked me to accept so much. Leandro, before this happened, I said something to you.
Yes, you did.
Do you avow the same?
I cannot, Anselm.
You cannot?
You must go back to Belle Victoria alone.
Belle Victoria? That's 100 years into the future. I know nothing of the cycles.
There's a way there. I can show you.
Why must I go?
so that my soul can be washed of the sin I would commit if you did not.
You speak in riddles.
Because we crossed the cycles together, you are bound to me. But if I were to release you, you can go back. I cannot have you. I cannot keep you. You are not mine to have.
What?
If I am dead, you can be released. And I would much rather be dead than live the rest of my life as a liar. Look away, Anselm.
Leandro, please.
Look away.
No, I refuse.
Damn it, Anselm! Farewell, my friend.
Anselm? Anselm! Where have you been?
I don't know. But I love you, I love you, I love you. I could say it 1,000 times and it would never be enough. Oh, I'm so sorry I acted so selfishly. Will you ever forgive me, Maximus?
Anselm, there's nothing you could say. There's nothing that you could do that would ever change my heart against you. I do believe you had a promise to keep.
I do.
Anselm,
I have waited 100 years for this moment.
why are you dressed like that? You look like an idiot. So, I suppose this means that you'll have to marry me now.
Perhaps you should ask me again.
Anselm de Graaf, will you marry me?
I will, my dear Maximus.
And will you take my name?
I will.
Then before God, it shall be so. Anselm, where are we?
I fear I do not know, Maximus.
Then what shall we do? And where will we go?
I'm sure we will find our way.
I declare we shall need some money then.
Perhaps if we can find Lady Hupnagel.
Ah, yes, I know. 100 florins will fare us well. I love you.
You keep saying that.
I know, but...
Shush now.